Hi, I'm Johnny Went. Hope this is all going to plan at your end. We've had a few crashes here. Nevertheless, welcome to Second Life. You may or may not know that Second Life is a huge virtual world with more than 6 million residents from all over the globe. That's quite ironic really, because here I am at a book launch and I'm sitting in this room by myself, both in real life and in Second Life. With people arriving from all over the globe, there's often a delay in people getting to one place or another. It's a phenomenon known as lag. So don't be surprised if there are suddenly more people sitting on the couch around me, or if someone just vanishes. That's just the way it is in Second Life. Before anyone arrives, however, I'd better run you through a few things, a few little facts. Firstly, you may have noticed my mouth isn't moving. No, I'm not a ventriloquist. Second Life hasn't quite got there yet. Apart from that though, and voices coming with gestures, mouth movement and all, the possibilities in Second Life are endless. This will be the first book launch in both Second Life and Wellington, New Zealand, which is quite exciting and has been difficult to put together. I guess you could say tonight we are making history, and all of you there in Wellington, New Zealand, are an important part of it. But remember, all the avatars you see and hear in Icarus represent real people from across the globe. Tonight, Butterflies and Straitjackets is being launched truly internationally. Sorry for the delay, folks. We will get the show on the road as soon as Jamie Waugh, the writer of Butterflies and Straitjackets, and Wendy Steeplechase arrive. In fact, I think they're here now. Hey guys, how's it going? I'd better introduce everyone in Wellington to you two. First, Jamie Waugh. Hey, thanks for coming. I guess you kind of had to come, didn't you?
I guess I did kind of have to be here, but seriously, thanks for organising all this, really appreciate it, and to you Wendy, thanks a lot for letting us use your place.
Yes, Wendy. Everyone in Wellington, this is Wendy Steeplechase. She owns the great house on Icarus where we're holding this launch. In real life she's from Boston, Massachusetts, and received one of the drift copies of Butterflies and Straitjackets.
Hi Johnny and Jamie, and welcome to my home in Second Life. I'm so glad you decided to come here and do the launch for Butterflies and Straitjacket at my home. I've never done anything like this before. It's pretty exciting.
So now we just need some more people, some more avatars, so we can actually launch this book to a Second Life audience.
You guys have sorted out some other people from around the world to turn up, right? Wouldn't be much of a book launch without some people to launch it to.
Thought you wanted to keep it underground, Jamie.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Second Life thing. It always takes forever to get organized in Second Life. Just like in real life, I guess. Between the technology and people from all over and coordinating everybody's schedule, it just takes a little while for everybody to show up. I think we have people coming from all over.
Killing time. This is a bit embarrassing. How about a bit of product placement? There's the book, Butterflies and Straitjackets. That's the book. Look, we have an audience. I told you people appeared and disappeared in here, just like that. Thank you everyone for turning up. First of all, I'd like to introduce our Second Life audience to you guys in Wellington. There's Hinamā Hudson there, Sasimi Kahimi, Lame Bunyip, Naya Narayan with the wings, Mark Cassini, and there might be others drop in here and there or drop out. And of course, a huge welcome to everyone at Good as Gold in Wellington. You guys have the Steinlagers, we don't have any in Second Life, and you have a really important role to play too. As you all know, I'm Johnny Went. I'm here tonight to help share Jamie Waugh's gift with you and to represent White Shoes, a loose-knit underground international network of like-minded individuals. We are dedicated to art that influences people by challenging the accepted way of doing things. This way may not be accepted by the establishment, the mainstream world, but White Shoes, in a small way, would like to change all that. White Shoes is primarily interested in the creation of the new, be it in real life or Second Life, as opposed to the celebration of the old and tired. As part of this focus, White Shoes is involved in supporting a number of projects globally. Some could be described as future art. What ties these ideas and projects together is that in all cases they have an inherent interactivity with society that transcends the work itself. In short, it is art that acts as a catalyst for things greater than itself. Therefore, I'm really glad you all came tonight, because White Shoes feels it is an important night for all of you, and it is an important night for Butterflies and Straitjackets and what it may become. White Shoes made contact with Jamie Waugh after receiving one of the 10 drift copies of Butterflies and Straitjackets, which he set loose on the world some 4 months ago by mailing it to various people, with the request that they read it and pass it on. Many of them, as they passed it on, gave him feedback. That was when we became involved in giving him some support to take his book to the wider world, both through Second Life and through real life. Jamie Waugh has designed and written Butterflies and Straitjackets to spread from person to person and not be sold in regular bookshops. He has said he wants it to grow organically, free from the spin of large organisations, and to act as a catalyst for personal growth, and therefore a catalyst for a change in society. White Shoes has watched projects coming out of New Zealand for a little while. It seems there's something about New Zealand and New Zealanders that makes them capable of leaps of imagination, of insights which are new for people everywhere. White Shoes believes that Butterflies in Straitjackets could provide one of those insights that might influence thinking around the world, particularly in a Western society, particularly in US society. But at a launch like this, virtually an underground launch, I think it is the readers who should talk about Butterflies and Straitjackets. And I'm sure that there are some people in Wellington who have read the book and might have something to say later on. But sitting next to me in Second Life is Wendy Steeplechase, who received one of the drift copies in real life. Wendy, what did you think of Butterflies and Straitjackets?
Well, I have to admit, I had been forewarned by my friend who gave me the book that it was going to be a bit unusual.
Were you surprised by the book?
And even with that being said, I have to say I was surprised by the book. I was expecting something, maybe an on-the-road novel or something like that, and it was really much more like a philosophy book, I think. A fascinating glimpse inside Jamie's mind, and I applaud him for his honesty and bravery in letting us all share that with him.
Hey, Wendy, so about the roadmap, do you plan to go off it at any time?
Well, I probably haven't been off the roadmap. I've led a pretty conventional life, I guess. But after reading Jamie's book, I think I'd be more likely to consider it now. Certainly is plenty of stuff to think about in there.
I take it then, Wendy, you would recommend the book. What do you really think people will get out of it?
Oh, I think everyone will get something different out of it, depending on where they are in their life and their own circumstances. I definitely think it's worth reading, though, and I hope Jamie writes some more. I think he has a very unique point of view.
Thank you, Wendy. I guess now we can call the book officially launched in Second Life. Butterflies and Straitjackets, welcome to the virtual world. Now it's time to hand over to Jamie Waugh for a few more words about Butterflies and Straitjackets, a book I believe all of you should read, the book all of you should recommend and pass on, and a book which may come to define a generation.
Thank you, Johnny and Wendy, for organising this, the first book launch in both Second Life and New Zealand. And Wendy, of course, a huge thank you to you for letting us use your house here on Icarus. Wait, hang on a minute. Seems a bit silly to be talking to all of you in Wellington, when in real life I'm here right now. So everyone just hold on a second. I'll be with you shortly.